Hey guys, Marsingin here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so after the maintenance finished this morning, or it was early morning for me, apart from the fact we had a brief period of connection issues where the game wasn't quite working properly, one of the things we did get once everything was up and running is of course the new quest stages and the ability to finally get the last medals to EZA LR Vegito Blue. So now he is fully EZA'd. Super class 4 key and 120 to stats is his leader skill. And now his super attacks, the 12 key, raises attack and defense, infinite stack, does colossal damage, lowers attack. And then the 18 key is greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn and does mega colossal damage to the enemy. Now, technically, those two parts were available with how far he could be EZA'd already, but the important part is always the passive, which is now, of course, fully upgraded. Attack and defense 100%, additional attack and defense 10% with each super attack performed up to 50, raises ki by up to 10, the less HP remaining the greater the ki boost, medium chance of ki plus 5, launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when performing an ultra super, and then an additional 2 key and disables enemy's guard when there is another future saga ally attacking in the same turn. So what this means, obviously, if we go for his 18 key, we have a high chance of getting an additional super and still getting a stack, because obviously the way Vegito Blue used to work is you would only ever want to get 12 key supers early on so that you could then get the, stack up as much as possible, and then as you got a little bit further into the event, then you could start throwing out the 18 key super. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm going to test him out. We're going to go for an 18 key on the first turn. I haven't spent ages farming his equips. I managed to get on one of the first couple of runs, the gold one that is level 5 additional and level 2 defense. I think the best one gives like 1,000 defense and this one gives like 600. So I think, is it level 4 the defense will be? I'm not sure, but obviously that's something you can farm. I didn't bother farming the silver ones either, because there is a silver one that gives you additional and defense. So mine just has the level 5 additional and level 1 dodge. So he has 22 additional, 11 crit and 4 dodge in total. We're running him on the Patara team because this is the only team that he's on global that has higher than a 170 lead, and this is a 180 lead. Now, I'm going to do subsequent videos where we take him into more difficult content, and obviously we're not really going to be able to run this team. Like, even in this Shadow Dragons Red Zone stage, there's the possibility that we get clapped thanks to units like West Kai and the Supreme Kai of Time, but we'll see how it goes. So we share a couple of links with the Int boys before they transform. We're going to go ahead and go for the 18 key super and see if we do actually trigger the additionals. He's starting off with 170k defense. Obviously, he does have support on this rotation from Supreme Kai of Time. But let's see what we get out of our boy here. So 4 million as the starting turn 1 18 key super. Do we get the additional? Let's go. So 2.7. And that is our first, hopefully, of many stacks. Can we get the hidden potential as well? Oh, my goat. What a turn 1. So there you go. There's the additional from the hidden potential. So we got 2 permanent stacks, as well as the fact that he will have greatly raised his defense on the first super, and then obviously raised defense on both the other 2. So what was he at? 170. Greatly raised. That's going to put him to like just over 250 or around 250, and then 2 more singular raises after that. So he's well over 300k defense, which, whilst that might not sound crazy straight away, that's like turn 1. That is pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and let's do this. I want to get this Tech Vegito floated off, because I do kind of want to see the overly supported rotation where we put Tech Vegito in slot 1, get him to attack in order to get the buff, and then have LR Vegito Blue attack. It'd be good to do that against like Oceanus maybe, because it's a bit safer to put Vegito in slot 1 against an AGL enemy. He does have that built-in dodge chance, but in fact we started on turn 2 because LR Vegito Blue was on the second rotation, and on turn 1 Tech Vegito did actually dodge a super from the Tech Shadow Dragons. That is pretty good. He's going to absorb all the Ki Blast super attacks. Pretty annoying, but it is what it is. Vegito getting a couple of additional normals to actually deal some damage. Okay. Alright, so we got support from West Kai. So she gives, is it just attack? She also gives crit chance, I think, as well. Attack and defense 40% and 10% chance to crit, so that's pretty good. So turn 2, we're starting off with 300k defense. So he's going to be over 450k defense after the 18 key super. And then if we do get the additionals, although not great key for the turn, which is unfortunate. So I guess we'll just go for the stack. Hopefully we can still get the additional. So that's the good thing about getting his 18 key super and then having the chance to do the additional super. Obviously then increases the chance that we do the hidden potential additional as well. So 3.3 on his 12 key. Another one? Additional normal. Shame. Obviously there's nothing you can do about that. Like the hidden potential triggered, it just wasn't a super attack. You know, I see people meme all the time. It's like when physical Goku only does a bunch of additional normal attacks, like Super Saiyan 3, and then people say, oh, you should have given him more additional. It's like, it doesn't work like that. We got the additional, it just wasn't the super attack, and there's nothing you can do to change that. There's nothing to do with the hidden potential stats or anything. So, I'm a little bit concerned about Supreme Kai of Time on this turn. She massively raises her defense. Yeah, she's only going to have like 130k defense after she super attacks. So she could get us killed here, but we'll see what happens. Like I say, when we go into the actual more difficult content, I am just going to use probably the gods, the LR gods team, right? Power Beyond Super Saiyan, and then have that team has a bunch of really good units and really good support units. It's just obviously not the perfect team for Vegito in terms of highest leader skill, link partners. Like these guys, the Int, Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Vegito are not on the LR Gods team. So obviously that is a little bit disappointing, but alright, just don't get clapped. Alright, double super, let's go. So she's massively raised her defense twice. That is actually perfect. She probably still takes damage though, but 42k. Alright, I'll take that. That's after the double super, but yeah, okay, we take those. Alright, so, wow, they only share 2 links, Prepared for Battle and Fused Fighter, okay. Oh, and Power Bestowed by God, you just didn't have your super attack yet, fair enough. I do want to get as many attacks as possible in with Vegito, so I am going to leave him in slot 1 here and keep the Tech Vegito on rotation. I think what I'll do here is, should I just get another stack? Or should we go for the 18 key? What are we on defense wise? 380k. I think I'm going to get another stack here. Because we might, if I get the 18 key super, he might just kill him. And then we don't get any stacks to help us out in the upcoming turns. So, still at 3.37. I mean, not terrible for a 12 key super. 3 links and no support. Hey, and there we go. That 22 additional coming in clutch. That's a 44% chance that he's going to additional. And then I think, is it just, I can't remember what the chances are between the additional being a super and being a normal attack. I'm not actually sure what the calculation is for that, but you do love to see it. So all these units doing the goddamn Ki Blast super attacks means that this phase is taking so long in comparison to how long it really should be taking us, but okay. Fortunately though, it means we can just get him finished off nice and quick here with the STR Goku and Vegeta, and then go into the next phase with Vegito Blue ready to go, and we will hopefully get the 18 key super. We haven't had the high chance to get 5 key go off. I think, have we had it go off at all so far? We don't have a Future Saga ally on the team, so we're not getting the extra 2 key from that, but that's fine. When LR, Vegeta and Trunks come out, not only are they a Future Saga ally, but they also have they also give him the 200% leader skill, so that is obviously very good. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. We'll get these for you, and then what is his defense looking like here now with all the support? Jeez, 629k. And when this guy super attacks, we're obviously going to raise our allies' attack. God, this is going to be a pretty crazy turn, I think, for our boy. So I'm going to avoid the same type orbs here, and let's see what we get. So Vegito, not taking much damage here, gets his super attack off, so now we get the buff for the rest of the rotation. Double super. Okay, let's go. Double buffs. All right. Vegito Blue, what you got? Come on, let's see this. I'm very excited to see. 7.75. Okay, that's pretty good. Crit? No crit. But then there's the additional from 5 million. Come on, give me the hidden potential one as well. Let's do it. Oh, only a normal. Okay. But my god, his defense... Does he have over 1 million defense on this turn? I don't know, because he great double-digit damage from the super. All right, let's go. Because he had over 600k defense at the start of the turn. The greatly raise is like 300, and then we got the additional super with the normal 30% raise as well. So I think he was close to, if not over, 1 million defense on this turn, which is pretty good. Oh man, if only I could get one of these Vegitos to fuse, man. Come on. Alright, let's do this. We just need to actually, like, lose some HP. Which, of course, is going to be difficult considering we're going to get the Dokkan attack now as well. I think... Do I want to get this? Do I want to get all the nodes here? Yeah, I think we just want to finish this phase as quickly as possible. Oh, I missed one. Yeah, we'll finish this phase off. I can't believe that. 600 odd K defense at the start of the turn. I mean, yeah, he's a stacking unit, but man... I really like the design of his... I'm glad they fixed him after the public outcry with how his original EZA was. And people were not happy. Like spam tweeting the Dokkan official account and everything. And his passive was modified. And yeah, he seems like he's really good. Obviously for the shorter events, like I will do a video where we take him against Cell Max. But the problem he's going to have against Cell Max is obviously the first two phases are very easy and don't really have a lot of health. So he's not going to have a lot of chance to stack. Like, we're not going to get to Tech Cell Max and him have like 600 odd K defense, right? But we shall see. Because obviously, I feel like he's going to be one of those units that, while he's not going to be tanking a super attack, he will actually tank like reasonably well against Cell Max when it comes to normals. So yeah, 657k. Obviously, if we put the Tech Vegito in slot 1, he probably finishes him off. So we're going to go for the guaranteed extra stack here and get one more stack for our boy before we finish off Oceanus. But yeah, overall, I'm definitely very impressed with this Vegito Blue. And remember, like I say, I haven't farmed the optimal equips for him. So he could have even more defense than this if I... actually farmed those extra equips, which I will do at some point. But yeah, that's pretty damn good. So let's see, how do we get through the... Oh, okay, this is a bad... Oh, okay, all the attacks are on the front. Do I do this or this? I feel like if we take a super this turn, we probably die. Let me throw up a Whis here. I'm kind of hoping... What I want to happen is I want us to take enough damage that we fuse with Vegito in the next turn, but not die. So with Supreme Kai of Time, she would probably... Even with a Whis, she would die to a super. But I feel like these guys are all just going to take... From normal attacks, they're just going to take double-digit damage. And then I don't know if a super attack is going to do enough damage to us. So we'll do this, and then I will get her super, so she does raise her defense at least. And then, okay, well, he's supering in slot 1. Never mind then, I guess. Well, we didn't dodge it, so we still take 230k. Now, Supreme Kai of Time is only going to take normal attacks, but this far into this event, and with type disadvantage, I think she still takes damage through a Whis. I don't know how much, though. I don't know if is it going to be enough to drop us below 50%? Probably not. Starting the turn on lower health does mean we get more key for Vegito, though. So, I will take that. Alright, so what is Supreme Kai of Time going to take here? Hopefully she does actually take some big damage. Because she shouldn't die through a Whis from normal attack. Oh, she double super. God damn it. She might actually tank for double digits now, maybe. 48k. Alright, that's enough. Let's go. Alright. Here we go. So we got our fusion with Int Vegito. This is the turn I wanted to see. I had to get this in before we got to the end of the video. So this is perfect. And our boy over here is sealed. So we can't get the attack buff from him anyway. So now that they've fused, look at that, 5 links we share. 611k. We've got no defensive support on this rotation, so that is understandable that it's not as high, but pretty good. And then let's do this. Do this. And then this. Now, Vegito could get killed at the end, but yeah, let's see. One last turn here with Vegito. Can we get all the extra attacks? Get the 18 key super. 7.5 million. Pretty damn good. We've seen turns of him with double support before this. So with just the one support unit and him not getting the buff from Tech Vegito attacking in slot 1, that is definitely really good. We get the additional from the passive, but we don't get the hidden potential one to go off. But yeah, so very, very good performance here from LR Vegito Blue. Like I say, certain events like Cell Max, I don't think he's going to be that good in the sense that he's just not going to have enough time to stack. But for any of these like other longer events, you know, new Infinite Dragon Ball History stages, if we ever get a new legendary event like Legendary Freezer event or something like that, and then even some of these Red Zone stages that are a little bit on the longer side, he's going to be looking super, super good. We're going to dice this, aren't we? Oh no. 475k, and now we get the other Vegito to fuse. So I just want to see the start of the next turn, what his start of turn defense is going to be. Because I believe, yeah, we're going to have support on the next turn. So we should be taking out this man here now, thanks to all of those attacks in the middle. So Int Vegito is going to go off. In fact, Int Vegito probably just kills him anyway, right? Well, he's only at 4.4. Once he fuses, he obviously doesn't link as well with the STR, but we're just going to hit all of these counters now. Crit. Yeah, there we go. 1.7 million crit counter. That's what we like to see. And then even just under a million on not a crit. So good stuff. All right, so Vegito Blue with support. Oh, look at that. Look at them. Look at those attack placements. That's amazing. Now, we could do this and get Shattering the Limit, but obviously it does make more sense to put him in slot 1. 700k defense he has here with support. So, pretty good. Although I can't get a super for him unless we do this. So, I mean, obviously he's going to tank everything. Well, I can get a super, but not the 18 key. Obviously he's going to tank everything for double digits. So, we don't need to see that. I'm going to go ahead and put you in slot 1. And then we'll just throw up a Whis just in case. I just want to see what attack Vegito does here. Because we've got the full 24 key super attack. Full key multiplier. We've got Shattering the Limit active now, which gives us a little bit of extra attack as well. So I'm looking forward to a big attack stat here from LR Vegito Blue. Overall, like I say, I'm very, very impressed with this unit's performance. And look at this. Int Vegito. Just clapping out all of these counters. I just want to see our boy go off. 3.8. Double super from you is good. Alright. Here comes some more counters. Yeah, just chip away for free. Just eating these normal attacks like they were nothing. Double digit damage and then clapping back. How much damage has he done just in counters alone? And then 9.1 for Vegito Blue. That is pretty damn good. Give me the additional. Normal. And then we didn't get the hidden potential. But there you go. SCR LR Vegito Blue. Very, very good. His EZA definitely very usable. I'm very impressed with what I've seen here. Let me know what you guys think. Have you tested yours out yet? Are you busy farming the equips? Let me know what you think of this guy down below in the comment section. And let's end off the video by watching this, shall we? So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Still a great animation.